Hey YouTube, it's Shanna. Today I'm going to show you my in-progress sketchbooks, which is this pile right here. I just wanted to pop on and show my face and say hi first, and don't mind the mess back here. It's just, it all makes sense to someone. All right, let's dive into the sketchbooks.
All right, this is the pile. I'm probably not going to take like 3 hours to show you every single... Oh, shoot. I didn't have my microphone plugged in. And there, the sound should be better, but I'm not re-recording all of that because I have to go get my kids from school in like an hour. So no one has time for that. Okay, here's a fun one to start with. This is going to be kind of random, and you know, some of these sketchbooks have been in progress for quite a long time. Others are newer. I'm not going to talk about every page. There's too much. So I think I have 11 sketchbooks in progress. And you'll be able to see, pardon me, I'm just moving, oh boy, my paintbrushes out of the way. Okay. You'll be able to see that a lot of my things that I do are truly random and kind of wild, like cutting these holes out of this paper. Nothing, or I should say, not everything you do in a sketchbook needs to make sense. It just, a lot of this for me is just fun and play and silly ideas I have that I want to try, or even just like this, scribbling on a page and doodling on a page. I like doodling, it's relaxing. Swatching colors, drawing circles, practicing your mark making, and then bringing that into other paintings. You know, like I figured out this, I don't like this, this I kind of like. I love the eucalyptus, and I love doing these circles. So not every page has to be some kind of grand painting. You're allowed to just, oh, that looks kind of cool actually, especially with the, I just like the way this all is looking right now with this gray. And anyway, yeah, not every page you create has to be, that's it for the, oh no, there's something else in there. I wonder if I zoom in a little, if that would be helpful. One down, 10-ish to go. Here's a newer one, and I don't even know what's in these truly. Sometimes I write when I start. So this one I just started this year. I have sketchbooks that I started 3 years ago in this pile that are just going to take quite a long time. This one's small, so let's zoom. Quite a long time to finish, and you know, I have different sketchbooks for different purposes, and some are watercolor, some are like that last one where, by the way, I love this. It's more for drawing and stuff like that. So I don't do certain things that often. Like I can blaze through a watercolor sketchbook pretty quickly, but I don't do a lot of drawing. So that one, that last sketchbook will probably take me a few years to fully finish. I just love swatching my favorite colors. That's what that is. I really love this. I need to do more of this ASAP because I bought like the little star tracing thing, and yeah, that was fun. I could see myself doing more of that. And I try things like this abstract that to me didn't really turn out that good. I just try things and see what happens. That I think is pretty adorable. Those flowers. I went through a phase, and you're going to see that in a few of these sketchbooks. It was a phase. I'm now sort of over it, but these little brush prints were making me happy for a while, and they still do. I still like to go back and look at them, but I just haven't really been painting these as much lately. This is more the phase I'm in right now with these circles and just playing with composition and value and color. See, there's a lot of these guys hanging out in the recent sketchbooks. Oh, this is, love that. All right, that's it for that one. Here is another. Now, this is older. This is one of my older sketchbooks that has evolved quite a bit over time, you'll see. I think that's kind of cool. So this is a craft paper, so it's not really great for wet mediums. Oh, 2024. That's the first date. Oh no, this is from 2023. I started this sketchbook in 2023, I think. Yeah, so this is an old one. And the cover of it, look at it, it's all like messed up. So 2024, I did some writing and loose drawing. Oh my gosh. This is why I don't like doing double-sided spreads anymore, because like I used oil pastels on these and it's a hot mess because they transfer to the other page. So, oh, the tissue paper, or it's tracing paper actually, but yeah, it's annoying. So I don't really do double-sided much anymore. I'd rather just not have to. I'll just buy another sketchbook, you know, like I like to use every like bit of the page, but it's just too much. It's too much with this. I don't like doing this because when I try to flip through it, well, it's annoying. This is one of my favorite. I don't know why, but I really just love this. I didn't even look through these before I recorded this video, so who knows what's coming, but I don't think there's anything that I like wouldn't want to show anyone. It's just not obviously like. Now there's one of my dudes. Look at that guy popping off the page. Oh man, this is why I love craft paper. It's so fun to get colors to pop. That would look so much different on a white a white background, like white paper. So this, oh man, this guy, I'm going to bookmark him because I actually have some stuff that I might do with this. Now that I'm in here, I'm bookmarking him. I'm coming back to this page very soon. Oh my gosh, here's a snake. What the heck is that? Wild and crazy. Oh, I love this. Actually, this was inspired by another artist. Sonalyn, I think is her name on Instagram, but I wouldn't say it's a copy, but it was heavily inspired by one of her paintings. So, and again, look at that color just popping. Now I want to just use neocolors and oil pastels on top of craft paper because it's delightful. Here, this I did, I used a photo of my bridal bouquet, wedding bouquet, whatever you want to call it, to paint that. And so that one makes me happy to look at. I love this too. See, I went through like this phase where I just used a lot of oil pastels in this book. And I tried to keep that going, and then I painted this, and I was like, oh, what the heck? I don't know. I don't know what this is. I like this because it's kind of calming. These are just random. This is getting into this year. I know I did this year. But that one, oh, that was 2025. Okay, it took me almost a year to come back to this book because I know I did this earlier in 2026. So that's what happens. Sometimes this I copied pretty much from another artist. Not like an exact copy, but I would not call this my own at all. Oh, what's her name? Lital Gold. Lital. I don't know how to really say it, but her art is amazing. This one just messing around, but actually I really kind of think it's cool looking. And that's that. That's about halfway done, that notebook. This one might be kind of embarrassing, but 2023, let me zoom. That is my son's artwork, if you want to call it that. I try to do like a drawing at a dinner or something, or like a lunch we were at, and look how ridiculous that is. But I'm leaving it in because it makes me laugh and remember where I was when I drew that. But I'm not like, I like to do art at the art table. I don't like to try to draw out in the world. It just doesn't really work for me. So swatching. This notebook does not know yet what it wants to be, and maybe that's okay. Maybe that is okay. There is a couple of cool things in here though. Excuse me. See how it transfers? These are oil pastels, and if you don't put the tracing paper or something in between, it transfers. And yes, I know you can seal oil pastels, but I mean, you have to spray them like 600 times, and yeah, it doesn't really work. So I don't do that anymore. I used to, but it's frustrating because it just doesn't work. You have to spray it like for 10 years to get it to seal, and then it's like still not sealed. This one is super cool. I really love this spread. It's just random. This is from this year. So you see 3 years. I mean, I started this in 2023 and like, it's just, I like this. I just like the texture. I think I closed the book while it was wet and that's how I got that texture. But yeah, I just really like that page. I don't know what inspired that, but don't remember. I was just using these new neon Poscas that I got, so I was like swatching those. For a while I thought I wanted to do like circle art in circles, but I didn't last very long doing that. There's another circle. Ooh, here we go. We have the brush prints, and that's it for that book. This is another book that's not super full. I didn't write the date I started this, but I would say this was probably last year, 2025. That is my guess. Yeah, this is definitely from 2025. And this is definitely from 2026, because I remember getting this book and drawing some things that were in it. Oh, I love this page. It's just fun. There's another fun one. OMG. That's a cool drawing. I like that. Ooh, yes. This, I don't know, I just like drew this flower one day and I love it. I just love it. Those are some of my little bees that I like to draw. That didn't turn out quite as planned, but see, I did a bunch of these flowers. I just really like them. Kind of like this. It's weird. I don't really consider anything in this book finished, but I just like to play around in here. Like you can see the like glue, the glue kind of shows up in the certain lighting. I did that with a charcoal pencil, and obviously it's transferring to the other side, but I mean, a lot of this I'm only drawing on one side. Not all of it, but there are no rules. You see what I mean? Like, I do what I want when I want, but there are some things that that looks so cool. I like that. I tend to develop rules for myself and then break them. By the way, I think I said this, but none of these sketchbooks are finished. Okay, this one I just started. I think there's one painting in here. This is a Cotty sketchbook, and oh, I guess I should have told you what all these sketchbooks were. Well, I don't even know, actually. Anyway, this is a Cotty. This is 8x8. This, it's funny because I'll show you. I have one sketchbook in here, this pile that this is the last one I finished. This is a Cotty, and this one took me, I think, okay, 2023. This took me 3 years to finish. And the funny thing is, I really didn't like the paper in the Cotty in the beginning, but see, there's only one. I have come to love it. And I really have to say, I love this painting. I think it's truly wonderful. But the Khadi, I'm a fan. I am a fan of the Khadi paper now, and only for certain types of painting though, because it's a paper that is unique. It's a unique paper. This one again is new. I just started this like last month, and it only has a couple things in it. This is a Strathmore mixed media, 100% cotton paper. It's okay for watercolor. It's not great, but it does the trick for certain types of painting. Like, I feel like that's why I have so many sketchbooks, because I'm very picky about my paper. I like all different kinds of paper, but depending on what I'm working on, I want a certain kind of paper, if that makes sense. So this was like a one single layer floral that I did, and I really love it. And then I tried to do it again, and it didn't go as well, I thought, but I might just continue painting like this same composition and just play with color and see what happens. Okay, here is an Arteza sketchbook. This one, okay, I started this in May of 26. I don't know what's in here, honestly, but let's see. Probably nothing like super amazing, but oh yeah, this page was inspired by Lou Davis. Her channel is so cool, so I would definitely check that out. Sometimes I like to do these circles. Like, this page feels a little empty to me. I'm not talking about this page. I'm talking about this one. But so anyway, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if it's done or not, maybe. But I was swatching some colors. That is a hot mess. This is kind of how I got started with these circles. Lou Davis had a video about like just doing circles like this, except she filled the whole page. And then I just kind of made it my own and started playing with different compositions of the circles and different colors. And now it's like a whole thing for me. So yeah, there we go. Look at that. So I played with value. I played with composition and making it my own, an idea that I got from another artist. Like, that composition doesn't really, this one I actually really like. I think the composition, I don't know really why, but I like it. This one does not speak to me as much. Here I was playing with a new paintbrush that I got. It's this, oh, where are you, paintbrush? Here you are. This Velvet Touch Princeton Mini Mop, 1/8 inch. Great brush, super fun. So I was playing with the brush prints because it's just a little like thumbprint kind of little paintbrush. It's so cute. And then you can also use it to actually like do whatever. I think I probably painted this side with it too, and I just did these circles. And here's another example of playing with value. I went with my darkest values in that rule of thirds area, did some splatters. Like, instead of just painting uniform across the whole page, I tried to get a little extra composition things going on. More brush prints. This was just a different paintbrush that I wanted to try. More circles. This guy is not done. I planned on doing more stuff to him, and I still might. Here's some collage. I'm not in love with this page, but you gotta just try things. Here's a little circle action. Not in love with that either, but I don't know. Do I need to say that about every page? This page I really love because it's just, the colors are amazingly yummy. For example, I think this composition works more than this one. This one got away from me a little bit, and that's that. But really, it doesn't matter. Like, I don't really care when I say things like that. I'm not trying to be critical of myself, but I'm just talking because that's what I'm doing. Okay, let me get closer with this one. This one is also a newer sketchbook, I would say. Oh, well, I lied, kind of. I started it in July 2025. The first few pages, I was like, this is not going well. This is not going well at all. But there are some cool things in here eventually. Okay, this was a heavily inspired by in a book called Color Harmony for Artists by Anna Victoria Calderon. So that's not really my own design, but I had a lot of fun painting that. I think it's just gorgeous. And then I try to take her sort of my inspiration from that other painting into like my own kind of design. So I tried these two and I thought they turned out kind of cute. I especially love the colors in these ones. This paper is hot press, and so it really does, the watercolors do behave quite differently on the hot press. It has its pros and cons, that's all I'm going to say. Some abstracts, those were fun, those are cute. I think this was also a Lou Davis thing that I saw, or I think it was her. She did like these circles, and so I try to make it my own with the color and the values. And then from there, again, this is how you come up with your own ideas. So I painted this based on what I saw her do, and then I made it my own and started playing a bit more with, well, circles and came up with this, which I love the colors in this. I did a couple more of those. This was another Lou Davis inspired. I believe she did like I guess I would consider those to be leaves, so just like a whole page full of them. And I love how I put that one little red one in there. That's kind of fun. More circles. Oh, yeah. This is adorable. I love this. I love the colors in this so much. Same, loving these colors. This, I didn't finish. I think I got irritated with it for some reason, and I didn't finish it. More brush prints, playing with different color combinations. That one might not have been a winning one, but that's okay. Okay, playing with brush prints in a different kind of way instead of just like the straight across way that I did before. More of these circle compositions. Oh yes, now we're talking here. I mean, look at those colors. I am done right now with this. I love it. I love it. And that's where I'm at with that sketchbook. Whoa, I have two more. Okay, there's a whole story. I got this book at the thrift store for like $1. It's really old, falling apart. This book is, I got this book probably 6 or maybe 5 years ago. Not quite 6 years, but close. So I have done art in this since the very beginning of my journey. Well, that's not my art, my painting journey. And so, okay, yeah, I started this in 2020, probably the end of 2020, I think. And, well, I'm just going to go. These are really old for me. It was just, I was learning. That was like one of the first paintings that I did. I just really loved. That was from a class on Skillshare. I don't remember what the class was. Random. That was also definitely from a class, negative painting, which I really don't like doing anymore. It takes too long. I'm way too impatient for that. Some leaves. This was inspired by CC Creations. She's amazing. But that, I painted that early on in my journey, and I think it's cool, but it wasn't mine, This was inspired by Kelly Wynn. I was so obsessed with her paintings for a while. Kelly Wynn, here's another one. I just wanted to paint like her so bad. And so I kept trying, and I just couldn't quite achieve it. And that's when I realized how difficult abstract painting actually was, because it's not that easy if you try to copy someone else's abstract. It's like, how did they do it? Now this is pure play, and I love it. I absolutely love this, and it's like, I could never recreate this. It's just a unique situation. This one is cool. Like, here's an example. I learned from writing this with this black on top. I don't like it. It's too much for me. Like, if I was going to write something on top of an artwork now, I would go more subtle with it. I don't like that like Posca kind of look. So anyway, you learn from, oh, here we are in 2023. You learn from everything you do in sketchbooks. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be anything that makes sense. A lot of this book became swatching my favorite colors. I'm not going to flip every, you know, tracing sheet up because these get a little repetitive. I mean, basically I was doing this, and I still do sometimes, just to relax and have like a color meditation with my art. They're not really meant to be anything but just in the moment. It's like a practice that I just do. And so I tried to do some landscapey kind of things. I wasn't too happy with that. I skipped a page. I don't know. These didn't really speak to me. Oh my gosh, I love this page. I just think that is hilarious and adorable. Just my opinion. Oh, here's something fun. Like a little field of lavender. Oh, this definitely got away from me, whatever that is. Can't save this one I wrote. Oh my God. Yep, you know, you can't save them all. I was just swatching colors. I know I have one more sketchbook to show you, so I'm just going to go kind of quickly through the rest of this because I don't really think there's much else in here that's worth looking at. No offense to myself. Here we go. We're not done. 8/25. So this is still a year ago. And then here we are, early 2026. I don't know what that was supposed to be. Ooh, yes. That's cool. I like that. And maybe in another, I'm about halfway done with this one. Maybe in another 5 years I'll have this sketchbook finished. I love these old books. Okay, last but not least, because I'm actually getting kind of like burned out from this. Whew. This one I started in 2023, as I already mentioned. This is the Cadi. And so there's quite an evolution in this sketchbook, but we're just going to go through it. That's cool. I like that. I love these. I think these are pretty striking little iris outline type things. This, I don't know, I can't remember, but I think I was inspired by something I saw or a video or something. Oh my gosh, we're still in 2023. And throughout the first, I would say, half of this book, I'm really not thrilled with the paper, and I'm learning about it. I dried some bougainvillea leaves in here, so maybe I'll use those for something eventually. Now, this is how much I got frustrated. I set this down in 2024, early 2024. I don't think I picked it up until, I think this is from 2025 now. So I let this sit for 2 years. This is from 2026. So I almost let this sketchbook sit for, well, a really long time. So yeah, these are more recent. I'm still kind of figuring out this paper at this point, but I'm starting to appreciate it more with these abstracts. Some of them are better than others. Do some flowers, some more abstract stuff. You can see where that 2 sketchbooks ago that I showed you, I am still playing with these circle compositions. That one I don't love. And we're into the more current time. I don't know what happened to this page, but it fell out. I think well, anyway, it wasn't the book's fault, it was my fault. And playing with different color combos, the circles. I really love these warm pinks, oranges, purples. You see this showing up again, these flowers. I'm kind of liking this composition at the moment. And more brush prints. Oh boy, I'm ripping things. Another one of those flowery, loose floral situations here. And an abstract that I kind of like that one. And I was testing out some pens. So anyway, that is one completed and one completed and however many that was in progress sketchbooks. I'm in no hurry to finish them. They are a place for learning and play, and I hope that you saw something that inspired you. Let me know if you did. Thanks.